Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, Blake Griffin at one time the best athlete in the league, showing off his skills athletically again. I love it.
Outside Paul. Pass to Jordan. Back to Griffin. He's got a clear path. Rips down the breakaway slam.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Now here's Barnes. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And the bucket is good for Griffin in deep.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Doncic with it. Pass to Bullock. Over Jordan. Bullock's shot is off. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Down low. Here's Griffin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
The three from Redick. The offensive rebound. Great open look there.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Now here's Doncic. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Wood. Back to Doncic. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Bullock. That one's wide left.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point. The Clippers in the lead. And Paul gets it to go.
Assist goes to
Paul's got 5 now.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Oh, Jordan with the block.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
To stop the run. Here's Bullock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Griffin right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
Well, this is where Blake does a lot of his damage. He is such a tough matchup in the painted area.
Doncic outside. The shake. Back to Wood. For 3, Hardaway gets the 3-ball to go.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Back to Doncic. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jordan misses.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Pass to Wood. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Bullock. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Bullock's got his second basket of the game.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Blake Griffin.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Doncic. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They lead by
17. The Clippers, 21.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Mavericks trailing. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Pass to Bullock. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That one's off.
At the line for the Clippers.
He's off on the second.
Well, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
And Dallas with possession. Trailing by 5. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets. Paul with a steal. Here's Granger. Finished off the break. 5 points in the game.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
To the paint. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Jordan's got 6 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Back to Bullock. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Clippers ball. Going to the floor for the Clippers. Back ball.
And so here are the Clippers.
J.J. Redick.
They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Paul shot is off. And stolen by Paul. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Doncic outside. They get it again. Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Bullock. Oh, no good again that time. Here's Redick. Into the lane. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. 3-pointer. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And Dallas with possession. 11-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
And he nails the third.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Pass to Crawford. Here's Collison. Clippers keep it alive. Here's Turkoglu. Here's Dudley. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Clippers lead by 12.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Hardaway. Oh, ripped away. Crawford, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Clippers ball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 11-1 run. Driving to the basket. Collison with the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Doncic, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Offensive board. Goes back up. Cleared away by Hollins.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Pass to Collison. Here's Turkoglu. Defended by Hardaway. Let's go with a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Dinwiddie. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
With the score,
Up.
your Mavericks 20. The Clippers.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Now here's Doncic. Here's Bullock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Bullock's got 8.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
DeAndre Jordan.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Inside. Kicks it to Doncic. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Second personal
The
foul.
screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball. Ryan?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
When your big man is running the floor, it is such a good thing to push it ahead and make sure he's the guy finishing.
Doncic outside. To the middle. Here's Bullock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.